Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for being here. If you are a Fabfitfun annual, winter add-ons started today. They went live. Tomorrow we have customizations that go live at noon Eastern, and then they both close on November 1st at 11:59 p.m. So if you don't want it, be sure you take it out of your cart by then. So we're going to do this just like we normally do. We will do a scroll through and talk about some of the items we have here, things maybe I've tried in the past, things that I've put in my cart. I only have 16 things in my cart and I'm feeling really proud about that. I'm doing this on my iPad because my MacBook doesn't seem to be working in add-ons and I'm not sure why that is. If you had any problem with add-ons and you have a MacBook, let me know below. But I don't have my pointer, so I will do the best I can to show individual items that I'm talking about. So this was a huge sale. I feel like it took me forever to scroll through this morning, so we're going to have to go pretty quickly. And if there is something that you see that you want more information on, just be sure and let me know, and we will come back and talk about it because it's a huge sale. I waited like I usually do an hour before I came on to do this because I like you guys to see what items have sold out, and I'll show you again how to heart things, and almost always, probably 70% of the time, still get the items that have sold out that you think you might like. We are seeing a lot of things in the cart that we have seen before, like the Living Proof Restore Perfecting Spray. There are a lot of things in here that are also in refills. So if you didn't want to put it in your refills, but you still wanted to pick it up at a good price, this is a way to get it just once. This is the Invisibobble Disney Princess Scrunchies. I have not taken time to look and see what those are yet, but I thought the girls might like them. I think they're just scrunchies, maybe with an Invisibobble on the inside. We'll have to check it out. I, of course, put a mystery bundle in my cart, so we would have a fun mystery bundle to unbox when the time came. I put one of the Aria Beauty reusable makeup swabs in here. I have actually never gotten one. They've never been in a bundle that I have wanted a whole bundle of, but I wouldn't mind trying just that. You can see that it's a lot of the brands that we see time and time again. The Nude Sticks, the Moroccan Gold, Invisibobble, Alterna, Kula, the Spongelles. There's always a ton of Spongelles. Dr. Brandt, Living Proof. We're starting to see a lot more of the same brands. Granted, there are some different products, but Poopery, Laura Geller, we see a lot of the same ones. I have done the Summer and Rose rectangle poppable laundry basket. I have not done the laundry basket, but I have done several of the Summer and Rose poppable baskets, and I like them, and they do stand up really well. I've never had one as large as a laundry basket, but they do stand up well. But just know, they're very thin. When I got my first ones, they were much thinner than I anticipated them being. I can't believe I don't have this Vera Bradley notebook with pocket. I think I have actually reached saturation with the amount of notebooks that I have purchased. You guys know, I do love to pick up a notebook. And here's a Barefoot Dreams boucle throw. I could Barefoot Dreams myself into bankruptcy. Somebody asked me this morning what it was I liked about them versus the unhides. I like the unhides. I have several of them and I use them. My girls love them. I am not the biggest fan of the fact that it's the two pieces of fabric that are together. I always feel like when I go to fold it or pull it up, I seem to manage to only grab one of the fabric thing, so it's always a little off kilter. I find it incredibly heavy, which I know is part of the reason a lot of people like it, is the weight of it. The Barefoot Dreams they're warm, don't get me wrong, but they are much lighter than the unhides. And it's just the one piece of material. It's it's very soft, but it's not like a teddy bear soft like the unhides. It's very, very difficult to explain, but I just like them. But if you are in a really cold climb and you're doing it strictly for the warmth, the unhides are definitely warmer. How cute, by the way, I'm going to go back. How cute are those copper measuring spoons there on the left? So cute. I miss having my pointer from my mouse. More Spongelles. They must make a fortune on the Spongelles because they say they're $16 value. They usually sell them for about $7, and they sell, I have to assume, billions, maybe quadrillions. Lots of Spongelles. I just recently upgraded my phone to a 14, so I'm busy trying to find all of the docking stations and cute things like that that I can. And I guess the end of the story is, and there seems to be a lot of tech in this. I do feel like I have more control over the scroll and it's a little slower with this, but I fear this is going to take us forever. I haven't even looked at what this is yet. And, oh, it's a wax kit. Get your wax on with, oh, so it's, oh yeah, no, I don't want this. I wasn't sure what it was, and I'm not going to start waxing myself. I just put that back. Somebody else can enjoy that. Also, Southern Butter Love Me Bundle. Something about that sounds adorable to me. Somebody said earlier when I was watching, see how this Crosley says Crosley Cruiser plus turntable, hurry, low inventory. Somebody I saw said that it was cheaper on Target. So if you're thinking about that, I saw something that said it was cheaper on Target. If I can find a link, I'll put it below. Makes you wonder if it's cheaper on Target. How much is it on Amazon? There's another Crosley turntable. This Crunch Cup XL portable cereal cup, I have to tell you, in my youth, I would have really, really liked that. I don't have much need for it now, but I still think it's really cute. Oh, I forgot I was going to do those detoxifying foot pads. I started to buy them from, I think, the last edit sale, and somebody said, oh my goodness, they are so much cheaper on Amazon. And I meant to go over and pick some up just to play with them. I don't really have any real expectations of what they could do for me, but it seemed kind of fun. Ooh, a Lily Pulitzer Apple Watch band. Makes me wish I had an Apple Watch. I've been thinking about that for Christmas. This is a pretty good price, I think, on a stainless steel immersion blender if you needed one of those. I mean, I'll double check on Amazon if when I edit this, I remember that. But I think mine was much more than that. Did anybody try these Cravings by Zoe last season? They do chocolates. There were several things in here. Did anybody try those? I thought about it, but they were pricey. I don't even want to tell you guys how many times I read that mug and could not work out what a Capri corn was. Uh, too many. Too many times. Oh my goodness. Those socks are so cute. Those extreme fit compression socks, but for Christmas, so cute. So many kitchen gadgets. I like them. I heard from a lot of you, I think last season, and then when we had it again this season, so many kitchen gadgets that a lot of people were like, "What's with all of the kitchen stuff?" I get it. If you're not like a cook or you already have your housekeeping set up and you're not really looking, there's more as we speak about them. Looking for more kitchen type gadgety things, there do seem to be a lot lately. Personally, I like them. I have a kitchen gadget issue. I like to buy bowls and I like to buy pans and I like to buy spatulas. Ooh, more of those chocolates. And so, look, another pan. So I don't mind seeing it in here, but I get that a lot of you are like, okay, that's enough with the kitchen stuff. I guess this time when they're offering so much, they can have a little bit of something for everybody. There's another one of it's a Pacific Blue. I think this is one of the things that I can just toss my phone on and it will charge it. I have to go back. I haven't had time yet to go and look at all of the things that I've put in my cart to throw items back out into the wild. But since I only had 16 things, I didn't feel too bad about it. So I just came right on to do this. Oh, that home direct charging cord station. That is a really, really good idea. I'm hoping that since I'm more wireless, I will need less of that in my life, but that's a really clever idea. More of those chocolates. I must be hungry because, like, the second they come on the screen, that's all I see. Like, ooh, yes, you're right. I would like chocolate. Also, while I have you here, don't forget that on November 1st, the Sephora sale starts. Actually, I think it starts tomorrow if you're a Rouge, apparently. I did not buy enough last season to stay a Rouge. So I am a VIB this season. So the sale starts for VIBs at Sephora on November 1st. I think if you're a Rouge, though, it might start tomorrow. What does start tomorrow, though, is 30% off the Sephora collection for everybody. So if you like the Sephora collection, that's all 30% off tomorrow. I'm just waiting for the first. I need my Lala Retro, my Drunk Elephant Lala Retro, and I'm really trying to make it to the sale, and I need it bad. Can you guys hear that helicopter flying over top? It's the quietest neighborhood in the world until I start to. What I wanted to know was, did the hair come with this hat? Anyway. Lots of kitchen goodies. You guys can see I have very little of this in my cart, and it's a big one. I used to have I mean, there were times when I had 50 and 60 things in my cart. Now, granted, I usually got rid of most of them, but there were at least 50 to 60 things that drew me in and made me want to put them in my cart to check them out further. And this time it was 16. These are covered biscotti cookies. Wow. Again, if you tried those, let me know below. It all looks delicious, but how much were those? Yeah, $44 to $49. It's pricey chocolate, and it might be well worth it. It might be fantastic chocolate. See, more tech. I needed more tech for my car. But I just wasn't sure. And again, with all those tech things, I'm going to go out and check all of them and see what I can get on Amazon, because these can be great sales. But I mean, there have been several things in the past that I have found on Amazon less expensively. So when I pick something, especially in tech or kitchen or anything like that, that is just everywhere, I absolutely go out and compare it at Amazon. Have you guys tried this nesting store? I actually have, and it's not that one, but I actually have one of their sets in my cart just because it's a cute quilt with shams. I thought it was super cute. Has anybody tried that brand? I don't know anything about it. I don't think we've come across the one that I put in my cart yet. We'll stop and look at it if we do. I like the vintage look of this smartwatch. Just something about, I mean, I don't think I would choose that for me because it's kind of small, but I like that look. It reminds me of watches my grandmother used to wear. Isn't it funny how things we see or smell just take us right back to a place in time? Come in if you have Prosecco. That's cute. Another charging pad. See, I am just not sure. I'm not sure how many watts I need. I have to do more research. I am not great at tech. I know that's a crazy thing for somebody who is on YouTube basically to say because of all the taping and moving and uploading and editing, but I'm not techie. This would all be so much easier if I were. I'm still editing in iMovie, and I know I need to get like Final Cut Pro, but I'm not sure. I've read about it, and I'm just not confident if you can use it on an iPad. If you use Final Cut Pro and you do it on an iPad, how about letting me know? Had to take a stop for a drink, and I got myself one of these Stanley 40-ounce cups in rose gold. I made a short about it, but see my earlier tech conversation. I only taped half of it right. The first half, when I was unboxing it, that I taped, I forgot to tilt it. When you do a short now, you're supposed to hold the camera like you're taping for Instagram so that it's up and down and not left to right oriented. And I didn't do that. So I decided just to not show it. But I got myself one of the Stanley 40 ounces. And when it is full of water and ice, it is 13. No, it's not quite that bad. 3 pounds, 15 ounces. Yeah, almost 4 pounds. So my right arm is getting strong. I've gotten to the point where I am seriously trying to pick it up more with my left arm because I'm like, this is insane. I'm going to be so strong on my right hand side and very weak on the left. But I do like it. I like it a lot. For some reason, I am really good about drinking my water if it's in a cup with a straw, which I know. I know so many of you right now are like, don't stop. No, because they say if you drink out of a straw, you'll get the same lines like smokers get above your top lip. But if I put water in a cup with ice or anything, I just don't seem to drink it. I don't know what the difference is. I did not put, this is the free gift. As long as you spend $15, you can put one of these in your cart. I didn't do it because I've tried, I think, most of the flavors. And I just thought, you know, they always sell out. So I thought I'd just give somebody else the opportunity to try it. All right, those are all of the items that are still available. Now we're going into the out of stock items. And the reason they show them to you is because you can still get them. As you go through and look at them, if you see something that you really want, and I feel like I put something that I even missed and I was on at noon. I don't know how they get on and get all of these things to sell out before I ever get there because I am on the second it starts. So I don't know how they beat me to it. Although I do have that one, the lavender and sandalwood pillow mist. I did get because doesn't sandalwood added to it sound fantastic? I thought that it did. But these are the items that were sold out. A lot of these have sold out even since I did it and am coming back now. These things were still available when I did my initial go through. Like I have that power bank because I need more power. I feel confident that there was something that I put in here that I had already missed. But anyway, the whole point is if you find something, we'll just find something. If you find something that you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I missed this Barefoot Dreams Cozy Chic Cabin Throw, which I didn't miss. I actually chose not to get it because I was being strong, but now I have favorited it. So what we will do, and I'll show you at the end, is you will come up here to the top. Oh, see, I don't have my pointer. At the top of the screen, it says My Favorite. It's about 3 in. You will come back, you will touch that, and it will show you all of there's... okay. It will show you all of the things that you've already hearted that you want to try and pick up. Now I'm looking a little less strong because the thing that I hearted earlier is this Barefoot Dreams Cozy Chic Landscape Blanket. So, okay, I'm looking less strong about the Barefoot Dreams. But there are some really cute things in here that sold out. Like I said, I was on right at noon, so a lot of these items were still available, and that's really the secret. With both add-ons and customization, if it's at all possible in your life for you to be on at noon Eastern. I keep saying noon, but I'm Eastern. I'm on the East Coast, so it's noon for us. If you can be on then, right away when it opens, you will have a much better choice because like I said, I would say most of these things were still available. I wondered why we went through the choices so quickly up top, and it's because a lot of these choices were still available. So it felt bigger up top. It's loading kind of slowly now that we're into clothing. There's a lot of good clothes, and people must love them because they are some of the first items when I came on. And like I was saying earlier, things had already sold out. I would say 75% of them were clothes. People love the clothes. And this $4,999 chair, yeah, that was sold out when I was on at noon. I tried to console myself with they only had one, but look, it is a $12,000 chair. Unless that chair is going to drive me to the Target, I can't. I just can't. That's some disposable income right there. Not to judge. I mean, if you've got it, spend it. But whew, Girl. Okay, so that is everything that's in the out of stock. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here to the top, and where it says My Favorites, right under my search screen, right there, I touched it, and it's going to take us over to My Favorites. They're both still out of stock. Neither one of them is available. But if you come over here and you just refresh it periodically, you will be surprised, especially in the last couple of days, how many of your items will become available. I would say, and you guys let me know you've had a lot of luck too. I would say probably, oh my goodness, at least 70%. I would say you get at least 7 out of 10 items. That is not scientific. That's me making a guess of randomness. So that is the winter add-on sale for 2022 if you are an annual. If you are a seasonal, these will open on November 10th. There will be some of the same items. I do believe they restock items and they add different items. They have said through the years that with add-ons, both during annuals and more during seasonals, they add items. So if you are an annual, and I hate to say this because then seasonals have to fight with annuals, but if you are an annual, you can go on and purchase again. So far in my cart, and I have no idea what of this I'm keeping. This is what I have. Oh, I thought my husband actually might like those brow scissors. They look really sharp and pointy. That's what I was thinking about. I have all of this tech that who knows what I'm keeping. Those copper measuring spoons, they are gorgeous. I'm going to go read more about those. I didn't know if the super strength oil, what I was strengthening was my hair, because you guys know I'm all about that. Actually, this large electric heated throw blanket I was going to look at as a Christmas gift for my dad. Yeah, this is oh, here's the set that I put in my cart. I think I did it in, yeah, I did it in the gray. Isn't that pretty? Something about that really struck me as pretty. I don't know. I like it. That is the Fabfitfun add-ons. That gives you an idea if you're a seasonal, what you will see available. Or if you're an annual, I've had people say in the past, hey, I didn't even realize such and such was in there until I saw it in your scroll through. I usually go through it again in another day or two, just because I think you get product blind. You just see so many things that you just miss things. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know below. Don't forget, if you put it in your cart, they do not charge you right away. It will stay in your cart. They will not take it from you. Well, there have been a few instances where there have been problems, but generally speaking, they will not take it from you. What will happen is when the sale closes, and right now it's 5 days, 13 hours, 20 minutes, and 22 seconds. When the sale closes, you will be charged for everything in your cart. They will not take it back. They will not listen to your sad stories. If it's in there, you own it. The same is basically true of customization. When you go through customization and you do all of your additional selections, your boosts, your refills, it puts it into your box. But until customization closes, you can go back over and take anything out of your box you want. And you can check, because sometimes people make choices and then they change their minds. So sometimes when you get on and something is not available, you might find that it's available later on. So it's definitely worth going back and checking. Okay, that is it. Thank you so much for coming by. If you have any questions, let me know below. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll know when we have more videos coming out. And if you want me to do this with customization tomorrow, let me know below. Okay, talk to you later, guys. Have a great evening.